Greetings and salutations, friends. My name is Mr. Valentine, and welcome back to Mr. Valentine's Freakishly Frightening Facts. Now, we're going to go back in time today. We're going to go back to the 1980s. At this point, slasher movies were all the rage back then. Movies like Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play. But you may be wondering, why are we going to talk about a horror movie? Well, what if I told you that horror movie's based off a true story? Now, you may be wondering, Mr. Valentine, why are we talking about a movie? Well, if you let me finish, I'll tell you. The movie we're going to talk about today is A Nightmare on Elm Street. And as most of us know, the main antagonist is Freddy Krueger, who attacks people in their dreams. It'd be kind of weird if you didn't know that, considering how, you're watching distorted realities. Back in the 1970s to 1980s, the LA Times were releasing articles about Asian refugees actually passing away in their sleep. This was due to such extreme PTSD, and that PTSD actually made their nightmares even more extreme, added a lot more fear to them. In almost every single case, there was apparently people chasing the victims in their sleep. Now, I probably wouldn't want to sleep after that, and that's exactly what they did. Apparently, the director took notice of a very specific case, one where a boy didn't sleep for days. And when he finally did, his parents woke up to him screaming before he passed away. Now, I don't know how I would react to that, but it seems those dreams are pretty intense. Well, the director, Wes Craven, better known for the movie The Crazies and The Last House on the Left, actually read one of the articles that I mentioned, and that became A Nightmare on Elm Street. There was one case that Wes Craven really took an interest in. Reportedly, there were sleeping pills and coffee being used by the victims, and that was such a strong case for him. He ended up using it in the movies. Well, this movie addresses a really big issue in our community and people our age: sleep deprivation. I don't have it, but I know somebody who does. J-Rock. Anyway, sleep deprivation is a serious issue. Almost 40% of adults report having it, and it comes with a slew of different negative effects. One of them being cognitive issues and even increased risk of stroke. Well, of course, there are people trying to test the limit of what the human body can handle. And one person did that. A guy by the name of Robert McDonald actually stood awake for almost 18 days straight. I can't even stay awake half of the day. Now, this came with insane repercussions for him, especially those cognitive issues I mentioned. He had trouble doing a lot of simple tasks. Now, dear viewer, I leave you with this. If thoughts can become things, where do dreams come from? Is it an otherworldly entity? Or is it the reflection in your mirror, casting an illusion on your mind? I'm Mr. Valentine, and remember, every town has their own Elm Street. Signing out.